Good afternoon, teacher. I'm going to talk about molecular genetic anatomy and risk profile of Hirschsprung's disease. Definition. Hirschsprung's disease or congenital aganglionosis could be a developmental disorder of the enteric system and is the commonest reason for obstructions in neonates and infants. The disease has quite 80% heritability, including significant associations with rare and customary sequence variants in genes associated with the enteric system nervosum, still like monogenic and chromosomal syndromes. Now we're going to watch a video about Hirschsprung disease and osmosis preview. Application in medicine. Application in medicine. We genotyped and exome sequence samples from 190 patients with Hirschsprung disease to quantify the genetic burden in patients with this condition. DNA sequence variants, large copy number variants, and karyotype variants in Provence were considered to be pathogenic once they were significantly related to Hirschsprung disease or another neurodevelopmental disorder. This is a video about the treatment options that we have when we have Hirschsprung's disease. Pros and cons. The presence of 5 or more variants in 4 non-coding elements defined a widespread risk of Hirschsprung's disease. 48.4% of patients and 17.1% of controls. Odds ratio, 95% confidence interval, rare coding variants in 24 genes that play roles in enteric neural cell fate, 7 of which were novel, were also common and conferred a way greater risk than non-coding variants. At least one identifiable genetic risk factor was found in 72.1% of the patients, and a minimum of 48.4% of patients had a structural or regulatory deficiency within the gene encoding receptor tyrosine kinase, RET. And now this is a video about an example is a max history is a kid who has Hirschsprung's disease. In Ecuador, owing to genetic heterogeneity and change fluctuations, the general contribution of pathways to Hirschsprung's disease will be estimated more accurately than that of individual genes. We compared the full numbers of pathogenic allele genotypes in each of those 6 classes or pathways among the 66 variant-positive patients with their corresponding frequencies among controls. Like conclusions, among the patients in our study, Hirschsprung's disease arose from common non-coding variants, rare coding variants, and copy number variants affecting genes involved in enteric neural crest cell fate that exacerbate the widespread genetic susceptibility related to RET. For individual patients, the genotype specific odds ratio varied by an element of roughly 67, which provides a basis for risk stratifications and guidance. Thank you so much.